Hello and welcome. This is Claude, full and full from Brisbane. I want to share with you the need to have a home based business today. Why is it so important that we need to take the time to investigate why are so many people looking at a home based business and why you should today? Now, in a previous video and a post that I placed on my blog, and you'll see the link at the end of this video, you'll notice that I mentioned that 95% of people who actually had very good jobs at the time of retirement found themselves either working after retirement. Quite a large percentage, 36% of the 95% of people were actually dead. They died prematurely because of stress and other reasons. And a good 54% of people were living on Social Security or their families were looking after them at the time of retirement. These 54% of people did not have the physical endurance to keep on working in their retirement years. So I want to break this down and share with you why this is so important. Right here on this picture, you will see that I have an income of 100,000 gross. This is quite an attractive income, especially for people in Australia and even overseas. Now, at that level, the tax rate is fairly high, and in Australia, it's around the 40% mark. Now, that leaves us with $60,000 net income a year. Breaking that down over 12 months, it brings it down to $5,000 on a monthly income. Now, most people who earn 100,000 income go in for a fairly large mortgage. In fact, a $500,000 mortgage now in Australia is pretty normal. You can't get a house much less than that. So a house at $500,000 at 5% interest over 30 years will set you back with insurance, utilities, maintenance, etc. around about the $3,500 mark every month. Now your car, people who have that type of income want to be seen in a nice car, and they would spend anywhere from $150 to maybe $200 a week on a car. This takes the car expense, the repayments over a 5-year period for a $30,000 car to around $600 a month. Now, putting aside $400 for insurance, gas, maintenance for the car, you're going to be set back with another $400. What about clothes? $100 for clothes a month? Does that seem too steep? I doubt it, because most people will spend on a suit or even a couple of trousers well over $100 a month. What about toiletries and other items? So $100 is very nominal. Food, I think food here is a bit low. $300 for food a month certainly does not cut it. You definitely need more than $300. But just for this example, let's say you can live on $300 every month. Now, most people would like to go out at the weekend, especially after they've worked long hours during the week, and they'll blow up $50. I've seen people blow up $150 a week. Here we're looking at just $200 every 4 weeks for entertainment. Now, if you think about $200, that's just $50 a week. If two of you go out for dinner, a main course and probably one entree that you could share between the two of you would come to a $50 bill. So this is not a lot of money. And then cell phones, just for one person, is around $80 to $100. Adding all these up, we are left with a zero balance. The question now is, a zero balance, you've covered all your expenses for the month. What about the hidden expenses? The expenses that you don't actually see. Children's schooling, credit card debt, medical expenses, saving for holidays. And what I've not written here is also about saving for retirement. This is very, very important, the very last one that's highlighted in bold. Because most people put off saving for retirement thinking that they have time in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and then when in their 50s they panic. So how do you see your future now? Well, here are some options. You can certainly get a second job, go out and work from 6 to 11 every night, 5 days a week, bringing in an extra $300 to $600 a week, certainly you won't have time for your spouse or your children. Your health may deteriorate, and your relationship with your spouse may deteriorate. All these factors have to be taken into consideration. Just because you need the money it'll wreck your family life. Or you can ask your spouse to get a job too. You'll be like two ships at night, passing each other and not knowing each other. So the only option for you right now in this changing economy is to look for smarter ways to earn. Ways that you can still have the level of comfort, the level of lifestyle you currently have, living in a nice house, driving in nice cars, but yet not sacrificing your saving requirements, your fun with your family. What if you could earn much more for less time? I would like to share that opportunity with you. I would like to share a home-based business opportunity where you could work smarter in this changing economy and possibly retire in 2 to 4 years. Why wait for 20 or 25 years when you can retire in 2 to 4 years? So let's connect with me. Click on the link below this video or go to claudefulinfo.com and look up other articles that I've written that could possibly help you to find different ways that will not break the bank, will not take you away from your family, and give you the lifestyle that you want. Wishing you all the best, very best, and thank you for listening. This is Claude Fulinfo from Brisbane.